Hey, happy Monday to you. This is Gina with Star's Touch Heartfelt Healing. So last night I did stay up for this lunar eclipse full moon, and I tried to get it on video. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but I did send a lot of energy to it. And I was doing a little chanting towards the end with the Karuna symbols. So it's something that may really help you to let go of some things if there's anything that you want to do that with. And also it's dark, so it's good for at night if you want to lay down and really relax and try to just meditate. Not while driving, for sure, please. It's going to be very relaxing. So it was red. All of a sudden, the clouds all went away, and the stars all came out, and the moon was bright red. It didn't show that in the video, but it then all of a sudden was uncovering and doing all the things that it did. It was very interesting and magical. So I wanted to talk a little bit too about yesterday. So Venus conjunct Chiron. What that means is that Venus is in that area right now where it's possible to heal those deep wounds. Chiron is all about the wounded healer. It has to do with stuff that's happened in your life and how you can actually, put it into perspective, heal it, and also use that information to help someone else not have to go through those things in the future. It's like a gift to you to have a wound. I mean, it sounds insane, but the truth is that the things that have happened in my life have helped me to help other people. And that's how you learn and also realize that it wasn't for nothing. So the other thing I wanted to say too is a lot of people that have all these different wounds and things, you don't realize it, but there's a lot of gifts that you have. And sometimes we stay in really tough situations because we're kind of afraid. It's like, I don't want to be wounded anymore. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. But in all actuality, if you can have self-love and heal these wounds and really write them down, use them for the benefit of others, it's a gift to yourself and it's a gift to everybody else also. So I hope that this helps someone. It was on my mind. I did pull the forgiveness card today, and it really fit everything that's going on. So forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. You have received this card today because past hurts need to be healed. And it's trying to assist you in stepping out of that stagnant energy wrapped around old wounds so that those hidden spiritual and life experiences can emerge. Once these past hurts are dispelled, you'll feel reawakened, energized, happier, and more connected. Forgiveness is about choice. It's not about absolving someone of their past actions. It's a matter of releasing the anguish and torment your soul is having to cope with. It's such a confusing thing, forgiveness, and I've done a lot of it lately. And what I've figured out is I'm not forgiving any past actions. I'm forgiving a person literally or a thing for actually just being imperfect, as we all are. We've all done things that, we don't necessarily agree with or sometimes even understand at the time. And so forgiveness is not about the action. It's about the person. The person at the time maybe was doing the best they could with what their hurts and pains were and wounds. And so it's very confusing. And I wanted to try to explain how I figured it out for myself is that I forgive the person so deeply because I know that person's wounded. Hurt people hurt people. It's a saying. I've heard it over and over, and it's so true. But I don't forgive the action. I forgive the person. And it just says forgiveness requires compassion, insight, kindness, and wisdom. Each time you forgive, it will enable you to release positive energy towards healthier and more productive endeavors. Every time you forgive, you break the cycle of pain. Forgiveness enables you to be less affected and constrained by suffering, so you can empower yourself to stop feeling like the victim. As those feelings of resentment and hurt melt away, your capacity to love, trust, and believe all rise above the surface so that you can get back to loving yourself and vibrating at a higher level. Forgiving someone is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of pure spiritual strength. And my last thing I want to say about forgiveness is that it also is something that you need to do for yourself. You know, we all have stuff, and it took everything for me to forgive myself for some things, and I realized, I've learned so much for everything I've ever done in my life. I've learned lessons, and I'm going to help as many as I can with those lessons. That's how I am dealing with it. And I do forgive myself. We all have things happen, and we learn and we grow, and then we use it as a better tool to help someone else is how I look at it. So I hope that if you have something that you want to forgive yourself for or forgive someone else, I hope you do it. It's so freeing, and it'll help you to be able to grow and help others. So I'm going to go ahead and end this with some more grounding exercises, because I think it's a good time for everybody to stay super grounded. So go ahead and put your hands by your hip and just raise up. And again. Just let go, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please contact me if you need help with those Chiron calculators or anything. Otherwise, I'll put it in the notes, and hopefully it'll help you to figure out those wounds. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.